But let's talk about Tatum. Since joining the league, Jayson Tatum has the most playoff wins and most playoff points of any player. Celtics have made the playoffs in each of his 7 seasons, 1 finals and 4 conference finals appearances during that time frame. But when you look around the league, he seems like a guy. We talked about this with the MVP race and the traditional criteria. Celtics were the #1 team in the league, you know, by an extremely comfortable margin. Why doesn't Tatum get more love for all the success he's had? And what would a ring do to solidify him as an elite player in the league? Would a ring solidify him as an elite player in the league?
I think from the optics, I think he's in this rare lane of young success without the ring, right? Like, you know, Magic won a ring when he first got in. Bird won a ring within his first couple of years, right? Tim Duncan won a ring in the first couple of years. So usually, you know, those early picks, they go on bottom-feeding teams, and it takes them a couple of years to build up their team. He's had success. He's been to the finals. He's won 50-something. Like, he's done had all the success, but no ring. And I think people are holding him to his success and not winning. They're like, why haven't you won? Well, shit, I went to the finals at 23, 22 years old. Let me know who's went there. And then you can be like, oh, Magic, this and this. They have the ring to you know, they got that early ring to say these are champions. So the fact that he hasn't had a champion, but he's the youngest person to have this much success, he's kind of frowned upon for some odd reason.
He's 26 years old.
Yeah. Huh?
He's still only 26 years old.
He's a prodigy, first and foremost, right? St. Louis, he has an expectation. I think going to Boston and them rebuilding that team up to where it is now, I don't think there was an expectation of a ring. I think the people who have an expectation of him are unrealistic simply because of who is his competition that have been winning rings. Steph, LeBron, Giannis won 1. We don't know where the fuck that came from because we wasn't expecting it at all. Joker, he won 1. We wasn't expecting that. That came out of nowhere. So every other championship beyond those 2 have been Bron or Steph. Right, this is your competition that you're going up against, and you like, all right, I'm third fiddle to these guys at this age. Let's wait till they wash out, right?
Yep.
Let's wash them out. Who's left for the expectation to win the championship now? Me, Ant-Man. Ja, if he put himself in position to get a championship type team, it's us, Luka. It's us 3. Embiid. You know, like it's a changing of the guard where I think Jayson Tatum's in front of all of them because he's been there earlier. Like now that I've been here when they was here and I went up against these guys, I've been here, I'm proven to get here with a young team as the leader. Once LeBron get out, once Steph is moved and we got that gray hair old shit out the way.
It's just that them other guys, they coming though.
But those are individuals. We talking about the team. Him leading this #1 team, Boston. Like, he put them in position to be #1. We juggernauts out here.
I think
we should walk through. We should walk through.
He has to win a ring.
I think he has to win a ring this year.
But do you already consider him elite in this league? That's the most important.
Elite?
No, he's been elite.
He's been elite for a minute.
He's a prodigy.
Oh, yeah, elite. Yeah.
So what does that ring actually do?
The ring for him puts him into the category where he's been tiptoeing around, right? The same rate, like when Magic won it the first year, right? His first year, he already got put into a category, right? Which takes usually guys 5-6 years to get put in a category, right? Same thing with Duncan. Once you get the ring, it puts you into a certain category, right? He went to the Eastern Conference Finals as a rookie.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? He's been to how many years? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's been there 4 times.
4 times.
This is going to be 5. So he's going to be to the Eastern Conference Finals 5 times. That doesn't happen for anyone. The only people that's happened to, they won championships.
And LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron, but he's getting that kind of. But what's so funny is he's getting that treatment.
He's about to start getting that.
He's getting that treatment without the LeBron bag that came, that name,
backing,
that backing. So he's getting that same treatment, like.
It don't mean nothing.
Yeah, you went there. All right, you've been there 4 times. You ain't winning shit. Like, wait, hold on, dog. You can't do that because the people you're going to compare to got there after 26, 27. They got there. If not, they already had some young. They already had an older guy with the torch. And then when you was ready, here it is. He didn't have that. He didn't have that older guy to say, all right, young fella, we done won a couple, we done got there, now it's your turn. He will be getting the torch right now. We will be judging him for his greatness right now. We did that at 19, which was unfair. Right, you said he's the youngest what?
So in this, the last 7 seasons, most playoff wins, most points.
But besides what? Magic? How many players can win? Magic, Kobe. I mean, Tim was a little older when he came into the league, right? He was 4 years out of college, so, I mean, just off, you're going to say what? LeBron, Magic. They probably have the most playoff experience by the age of, what, 26, right?
Yep.
Right, it's going to, I mean.
Yeah. He got to win it.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
he got to win it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, when we think about champions, besides Magic, right, there's not really a lot of young champs that got young early being dominant themselves, right? So it's like it's like we forget what made the greats the great, and we're comparing the greats. We're putting these young kids to the greats when the greats was them.
It was grinding. They grinded for it.
They had to grind for it. And his grind, even though that team wasn't the Eastern Conference champion team, they got there.
Yep.
Right.
But it's time. If you really think about it, like you said, Steph gone, Brian gone.
KD gone.
KD gone. As far as the playoffs is concerned, the juggernauts are out of there.
Yeah.
The storyline guys are gone.
But there's still one in the West Coast.
And that's why I said
there's still one
in the West.
It's Ant-Man in Minnesota and Boston in the finals, because that's the only real storybook that can line up for the next years down the line. Boston versus Minnesota. Ant-Man versus Tatum.
You don't feel like Joker and the Nuggets?
I think they're there. But that's the dynamic that Ant-Man's going to have to overcome, just like Jordan and the Pistons, right? It's like Jordan got to get past these guys who are proven, and once I get past them, y'all cake. Every season, we know how to beat you. You may beat us because you're good enough. You're Joker, y'all won. But we know how to get over this hump. Now, we just want that to go over there.
See, Ant-Man's in the same situation. You have this Ant-Man, Shea not so much because he's 26. So him and Tatum is the same age. Right? So you see how, you see the difference, right?
You're on to something.
They're both the same age, but one doesn't have so much success that you're like, oh, you're old. Like, motherfucker, I'm only 26.
That part.
I'm only 26.
That's what it is,
Shea 25 will be 26 in July.
You say 4 Eastern
So
Conference
Shea
Finals,
25 will be 26 in July. But same.
Damn, he went to 4?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, only 26. It's like, yeah, you do look like in the basketball world, we looking at you like, yo, you kind of old.
You OG.
Yeah.
You OG.
Yeah, he is OG. He definitely is OG.
And that's the problem with these guys. They're so young and they get to these finals, right? They don't have the experience to win it. They were just young. They were just good enough to get there, right? If Ant-Man gets to the finals, let's say he was on the East and he got to the final, play Jokic. We know you about to get your ass smacked.
Yeah.
Like when Braun that Cleveland team win to face the Spurs, you have no chance of winning, dog. I'm sorry. That's a well-oiled machine.
But just getting there was enough to be like, all right, this is what the future is.
But not if you want to knock him to it. You got swept.
Yeah,
right? But
exactly.
It's not.
And they'll still hang that over his head.
Like, that's what I said. Like right now, like what Tatum's doing, what Ant-Man is doing, what Shea's doing, it's great. It's hard for young success. For young players to be set. Because when y'all get picked 1, 2, 3, 4, you don't supposed to be good for at least 4 or 5 years. Right? Your teams don't be supposed to be good until you, right? There's only some special ones that go into a situation and y'all are like, Magic, Bird, right? Even Jordan had to grind. People don't. Jordan had to grind.
7 years.
Yeah, 7 years.
Yeah, he had to grind. But that is the normal way. Right? That is the normal way. You have to grind, get your teams, tweak them. Now you're championship ready. And when you get there, you're going to dominate.
Your team peaks as you peak.
Yep.
Once you start peaking, that's when you're like, oh, my team ready to take it here. I don't think I'm ready for
And that's why when you was talking about, I will break it, I will break up, I can't.
Okay.
Because they're not even the Pippen and Jordan yet. They have the playoff experience, but they still don't have it yet.
Gotcha.
For me to break them up, this is them in '90. This is Pippen, Jordan, in '90
Like
right
92.
now.
Okay.
90, yeah. This ain't.
Okay.
This
Where
ain't.
Pippen still think he better than Jordan. Like, I'm just. as
This
good
ain't the
as
Breakfast
nigga.
Club yet. This ain't.
Okay.
This ain't. Yo, hey, us three right here. Let's go. We gonna work out every month. This ain't them yet. This is one real ass whooping.
Yeah.
This is if they got to the championship last year and they ass whooped, right? By Denver, 4-1. This is when, oh shit, hey, whoa,
We're not having this again.
No, yeah, let's get to
Yeah. We're not experiencing this shit again.
Yeah.
Fuck
So
that.
they're one ass whooping away from going in the summer and said we on demon time.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Right? That's why I said this is them around 89, 90. That one good ass whooping and say, y'all, we done with this. We done with this shit. Let's go ahead and turn this over, boys.
I can see it. If it don't happen this year, I can see him doing it.
Yeah,
this summer.
I do too.
I think they're gonna get to the championship and Denver gonna put an ass whooping on them that make them ready for next year.
And then come back and
Come back and just start running the table.
I can see that because the Dan gives credit to Denver going back to back, right? Being able to say we ain't paper champs, we really got a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
And then Minnesota
You
beating
could say that
Minnesota.
he was fluky with the AC making the
Right.
finals, but now we took down the #1 team in the league. But on the other
we
side
deserve
now,
it.
the Celtics are able to dethrone the Nuggets, whoever ends up going to the finals from the West.
Now we got the NBA back in a sense.
Yeah.
So we got the East Coast competing now for something that they deem to be the best team, getting the championship. Then you got Embiid coming back saying, all right, I beg to differ. You got Ant-Man coming back if Denver beat them. I beg to fucking differ. Shea, I beg to fucking differ. We all over here like, yeah, get LeBron them, get Steph them. Y'all move around. We next. We got next. I don't care who got now. We got next.
When Dwayne Wade and them won that championship, not his first one with Shaq, Braun them, they was all like 27, 28, 29, right? When they won that championship in Miami.
With the Heat, yeah, it was a yeah.
Right? Yeah, see, that's that age, right? That's that age I'm looking for. That's why I said I'm keeping Tatum and Brown. I need to see what they look like at 27, 28, 29. I need to see that if I'm Boston.
Yeah.
If you do not see them in that late 29, 31, if you don't see that, you did yourself a disjustice. Because you done planted a tree, it done gave you some fruit, and before it really just showed you, y'all can live off us, you cut the tree down and you're going back to replant. You're never gonna get this again.
It's facts. And that's a special tree.
That's a special tree. You got guys who dominated early, and now they're about to feed you real good. Don't be stupid.
Damn.
Don't be stupid.
And a lot of them motherfuckers do that.
Oh yeah,
they chop the tree
They
before
chop
they
the tree
get the
before
fruit.
it blossoms. Yep.
Well, let's
who's
talk
done that?
A lot of teams.
OKC.
Okay.
OKC early.
With James and them? Okay.
I think Pat Riley in Miami.
Yeah.
I think when he let LeBron go, I don't know what he was thinking, but the fact that you knew his work ethic. How long has he been gone? 8 years?
Yeah.
Shit,
How many championships do I have if he stayed there?
10 years.
10 years. How many more? Yeah, you're right. How many more?
All the chips he said he was gonna get when he was down there, we should get 6, 7.
That's what I'm saying. How many
chips.
championships does he win if my ego went out the window? My ego went out the window, and I kept him in Miami. How many more championships with the culture and the people that's coming through what we would have done in that system? The
KD
coaching.
and Steph.
Huh?
KD and Steph. They
KD?
chopped that tree.
Yeah,
They chopped that tree.
That was bad.
They chopped the fuck out
Shit.
that
Shit,
tree.
Kobe and Shaq.
Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
Kobe and Shaq.
Hell yeah.
The Lakers when they won a championship and decided we're gonna let everybody go.
What about the
2020 team.
Pistons?
The
What about
2020
Pistons?
team.
Huh?
What about the 04 Pistons?
No, they tried to run it back.
No.
I'm talking about after that, after the running back. They got back. They got back there the next
Yeah.
season, but then they chopped it.
That Indiana team.